Good. I can't even start my own intro right. Howdy, everybody. It's your boy. It's Lux. Happy Wednesday. As you can see, I am back again. God, it sounds so precocious when I say it. We're back with Pokemon Insurgence, episode 13. Last time, we made it to Amphitrite City. We talked to Calwraith, got some more lore on what's going on with the Crystal Piece, and then got our 7th gym badge from him after the fact. Then came up here and was told that we cannot go this way because it is blocked off by Inferno cultists. I don't want to fight you right now. Sorry. You're interrupting my intro. Anyways, we came up here, found out that there is a checkpoint to go up the mountain. We cannot go past it because, as you can see, if I can get in the door here, there is a long line here and it will not move. So we had to go back to the Perfection Cult to figure out what we can do next. Turns out Ryukura offered us a deal to get us up the mountain by talking to Damien and Malday. Granted, I'm still not happy that Damien got transformed, but c'est la vie. Damien ended up transforming himself, going into disguise, and come up here and dropped us a ladder. So now we can get up behind the... I did not want to do test strike, but now we can get behind the checkpoint, and we can go up Mount Rose and hopefully stop Zach from doing whatever he's doing. Since also in the last episode, Zach ended up doing a broadcast on the Amphitrite City television set, basically saying that anybody who is unvaccinated and a problem child is going to be getting fought until they are vaccinated, which we also found out that it's also not a vaccine. It has something to do with the fact that he also has a crystal piece in his possession and is currently using its power to manipulate a psychic Pokemon behind the scenes to brainwash people. Anywho, aside from that, I did do a bit of a loadout switch. So Meloetta's back in front again. I did unfortunately swap out Blastoise. I got this Goodra last time, or off screen while I was farming. The only thing that sucks is right now its attack stat's a little low, but I don't really care because I'm not building it as an attack stat. I need to get its defense stats up though, because it is not very tanky. But if you are wondering the only way to get that specific form of Goodra, you need to... I did not want to fight you, but okay. But if you want to evolve that Goodra from a Delta Sliggoo, you need to do it in Rain. And mind you, the other thing I found out is you cannot get it with Rain Dance or any ability-generated rain. It has to be in the overworld as a weather status. Which, I mean, is kind of hard, especially when you're trying to do it just on the fly. I'm going to guess it's probably the regular one, so we're just going to go into Goodra either way, because I can deal with it then and there. Yeah, Earthquake doesn't really do anything, so I'm a special sweeper with this one, but that's fine. I did also get Waterfall. I did also find a bunch of more items that I missed in the towns that we came through and went past. Mostly just due to the fact that I needed to find them anyways, so we're just going to do that. Do that after this episode, and we'll go back and find the rest of the items. 83 is the level cap currently until I beat Mount Rose, I'm assuming. So everything's kind of within that confines of everything like that. If you also have done the Emolga Taxi side quest to get the pieces to turn the Pika Taxi into the Emolga Taxi, I would personally recommend that you go up and start farming the Pokemon that are in the soaring area. Mostly just due to the fact that they do get higher in level as you get higher in level yourself. You can also find some pretty good Pokemon up there to get free levels off of, especially if you're doing a normal version. Most of the time I see it being like Drifblim, Pelipper, Braviary, sometimes Altaria. But all in all, it's a really good place to farm if you're out of trainers and just want to farm levels, especially if you're doing a hard mode version of this. But we're going to try and see if we can get up to the top of Mount Rose and get rid of the Inferno Cult, I think, this time around. Let's make sure I don't forget any items in here because I might not be able to come back here. I really don't want to fight you, but I don't think I have much of a choice at the moment, so we're just going to keep going with what we've got. I'm still kind of on the fence as to who I should swap out for my secondary. That's another Zekrom armor that I don't need. Yeah, let's go through here. There's an item back there. Mountain holds so many secrets, tall place, and Torrent definitely most mysterious. What do you do? But I am finding out a lot more things about the Pokemon that I have in my team currently that I might wanted to have known like maybe 5 or 10 episodes ago. Which kind of sucks. Meloetta has turned herself into a physical sweeper. So I need to get rid of some of these special moves that are on her, like Extra Sensory and Lunar Cannon. We're going to see if I... Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's get you out. 1 XP point due to the level cap. Yep, I kind of figured as much. I don't really want to fight a Kecleon right now, so we're going to keep moving. I can't grab that anyways because I need to have a way to get past there. I'm just going to sneak on past you, pal, and we're going to go through the door here. Olmeron, not a bad dark type. Not dealing with it right now. It's been a slow day today. Calorie? What? Shouldn't you be at work? I'd like to be, but the people of Amphortite sort of have a different plan for my life nowadays. No time to explain. I've already seen the people of Selene City eyeing me too. They must have seen the broadcast Zenith put out. It's time to go. I'll explain everything on the way. Okay, let's get going then. And Darkrai has appeared. And apparently Persephone's been hiding in this gym the whole time. I knew it! I knew Darkrai was following my alpha sister around. I knew she was luring it in somehow, but why? Why? Why won't Darkrai choose me? There's gotta be something else going on. What does Diana have that I don't? What does Diana have that I don't that Darkrai is after? Well, let's see. First and foremost, you are really big fanatics. Second of all, doesn't matter. Alright, fine. Don't let me finish my sentence. I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna bring her to justice for what she did to me. Then I'm going after Darkrai. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, well, now we're in Mount Rose. Leopard. Alright, we're going to switch up the roster for the moment. We're going to put Hoopa out in front so I can see how I'm going to be getting him some levels. We're going to be fighting a lot of train. Before we battle, can we take a moment to admire the view? Spectacular. And I didn't realize you were British. Alright, so now everything up here is level 70. If I didn't know that, I would have come up here a long time ago. I would have come up here off screen, but that would miss out on so much exposition. Chinchou. Nah, I'm going to take the risk. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Machoke? No. Absolutely not. Get out. Bye-bye. See you later. That's what I like about this version of Hoopa. It has so much potential to be the strongest, like, legendary in the game. My parents left me to go battle some trainers. I wish they'd come back soon. Bro, if you're this kid's parents, please come back and get her. Why are you leaving her on a random bench? It makes no sense to me, brother. Brother, ew. What's that, brother? I don't really want to use that. I don't really want to use any of these right now. I don't think I even have any Leppas either. Which kind of sucks. I might have to go back. Alright, fine. I guess we'll just have to deal with what I've got. Let's see if there's any items down here that I might want. Yeah, there's one back here that I gotta go get. Skrelp! Oh no! Get away from me. But I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Chestoberry. Ugh. God, who wants one of those? As you can see, myself just apparently got yoinked. My God. Bro's yoinking people out in mid-daylight. Get out. I don't need you yoinky sploinking me, bro. Get out of here. But yeah, as you can see, I've been kind of busy. I have spent a lot of time trying to get my my stuff together. Alright. I say that as I just watched my Hoopa get one shot. Nice. Alright, well, that's Grass Rock. I'm just going to Magnezone, I suppose. Well, that's not very nice. I'm not a fan of the fact that you just did that. I say this a lot, but I'm starting to think that I should probably, you know, actually make a reasonably, like, good team instead of being full-on cheese. How do I outspeed that? Makes no sense to me. Get it out of here. Giant whale. Somehow it can learn how to bounce. Couldn't just let me have my fun? No, I don't want you stealing from me. Get out of here. Crazy bugger. Good lord. Alright, let's go ahead and just do some healing. I might have to use that elixir, but I don't have any other moves I can give Meloetta right now. At least not at the moment, I don't. I don't think there's an item up there. I don't think there's one here either. Oh, there's another hyperspace hole. Looks like I'm going to have to fight somebody else. Really sucks that the first Augur disappeared. He was the gym leader guy of town. Now that he's gone, nobody can get 8 badges. Damn, that's kinda crazy. I don't remember asking. Oh, freeze. Haha! Get frozen. As an ace trainer, that really bugs me. I need completion. She's a completionist. Careful, boys. Alright, Mount Rose Interior. Again. Stunfisk. I'm not really one to deal with you right now. It's this way. Is there anything this way? Nope. Alright, well, that was a waste of my time. Is there anything this way? Probably. Let's find out. Or if, I'm just going to run into my champ on the way. Nice. Love to see that. Let's go ahead and just get this guy out of here. Come on. There's an item back here. Raspberry. If I didn't have eyes, I would have thought that said Risberry. I'll see myself out. That was horrible. That was a horrible, horrible joke. Does that do any damage to you? Oh, that actually one-shots you. Never mind. I don't know why I was worried. $16.95? What? It was worth more than that. Come on. And that's a Blaziken. Come on. Go away. Shoot. Let me get through the mountain unscathed, please. Be nice if there's a healer lady up here. And that is something I can't do yet. Darren Town. Alright, so apparently it's snowing up here. I don't know how, but good news is it means we have a heal. Thank God. Alright. Starting to put my full health. Thank you. Okay, bye. Alright. There's a lot of ice here. What does this say? Or can I not read it? Shrine dedicated to Light King Vesrin. He seemed to be a hero of the distant past. Details of his conquest, including the formation of 3 whole regions. Protein. Yo, protein! Let's get bulked! Attack stat of a single Pokemon. Let's do it for Goodra. Just mostly because I want to make sure that Goodra is taken care of. And can handle whatever throws their way. Oh, those kids are making little snow Pikachus. Alright. There's Pikachu guy. I don't think there's anything else here for me to worry about, so I'm just going to go this way. Rose Crater. Alright, here we go. Aeron. It has drought, so it got rid of the hail. Thanks. Get him out. Apparently it's just hail over and over again. Solosis. I don't know what type you are, so I'm not going to bother looking at it. Curse Body. Disable the air cutter. I don't care. Okay, well, I can't get up there without rock climb. It's this way. I'm assuming this is the way I'm supposed to go. We're not going to deal with a coffin, sorry. I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go. Where am I going anyway? Am I even going the right way? I mean, I seem to be seeing a lot of trainers this way, so I guess I'm going the right way. Level 82. Let's go. Hoopas. There's nothing here. Why did I come this way? Not dealing with Floatzel. Sorry. Bye-bye. Sounds like these I wish I had max repels. Yep, I seem to be going the right way because there's a lot of trainers. Let's get this out of the way here. Nice little weed. Weed god. Alright, let's go this way. Just kidding. Can't go this way either because I don't have Magma Surf yet. Am I like... Is that like the only thing I'm missing is Magma Surf being able to get through here? That's actually going to be kind of frustrating if it is. Alright, well, I gotta figure out where I'm going. Hang on. Trick Rock, that's for Trick Room. I don't need that right now. Oh, there's Diana and Nora. I guess I was going the wrong way the whole time. God, I'm a moron. Alright, well. Let's go meet up with the crew. If I can somehow get through here without getting into anything else. Ah, Seth, good to see you. I guess it's down to the 4 of us. Infernal Cult works from here. This is where the broadcast signal came from. It's like a maze in there. We have to be careful. It's a maze? Shoot. I hate mazes. Split up. 2 groups of 2. 1 gym leader, 1 kid. Nora, you're with me. Seth, you can go with Diana. Main priority is finding a way to reverse whatever mind control he's got the region in. But if you see Zenith, get him. There's no way he should last against 2 legend users, no matter how strong he is. Seth beat him before, after all. Let's go. Don't get caught. Don't be dumb. Nora will go first. Oh, boy. This isn't dangerous at all. You're with me. Let's go. As long as we're careful and, more importantly, quiet, we'll be fine. I'll meet up with them and, yeah, hopefully. Okay, well. This is interesting. Don't move. Not now, Persephone. You've been lying to me this whole time. Finally bit the bullet. I followed you. I had to know. Wherever you go, Darkrai is always there. Following you, firing you. How do you do it? Now you're back in the Infernal Cult? You abandoned me here, Dia. You left me. Cresselia was sent to rescue the both of us. But no, you were too scared. Persephone, please be quiet. They'll hear us. I am done being silenced by you. I spent 3 years under this freak's control after you were too scared to help. We were cultists. Don't you remember how awful it was? You left me in that hell and you expect me easy forgiveness? You know what I had to do to escape? You know, I'd like to know how you escaped. I don't appreciate the name calling either. I'm not a freak. I know we're enemies, but let's try and be polite to one another, Guards, lead our fine young guests to their rooms. You'll love it here. We have complimentary butlers and a nice heated pool. I'm afraid the lighting is a little bit different than the rooms under your base, Persephone. Hopefully Seth will have a better time in mine. Oh, yikes. You look comfy. I told you enjoyed your stay. Disappointed you had to hear all of that. You seem like a smart kid. I'm sure you figured out my ability. Mind control is such an ugly term. I prefer mind optimization. Yo, he's optimizing our brains like PCs, boys. Let's go. Plus, it's not perfect. I need someone's DNA to do it. And now I have yours. Funny how that works, isn't it? In fact, I have the DNA of almost everyone in the region thanks to the vaccine. I really owe Rukra one. Fake vaccines are such a convenient excuse for getting the DNA of everyone in Torrid. I was worried at first. Diana was able to escape. It seems the legendaries are strong enough to let their trainers resist my control. I was worried you would be the same. But then I heard that prophecy. Of course you thought that meant you had a traitor in your midst, but now you know about my ability. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to keep drilling you, constantly enforcing and reinforcing my power onto you until your mind becomes mine. Let's get started. Would you kindly go place your hand on the back wall? Absolutely not. Okay, fine. I guess I have to. Fine. Oh, wonderful. That was so easy. This is going to be fantastic. Next, I'd like you to... All right, then. This can wait. Seems like a fight is breaking out down the hall. I'll be right back. Seems your friend Calories and that girl have been found. You, guard him. Don't talk to him. Don't look at him. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Back off, kid. I ain't talking to you no matter how much you bug me. Weren't you listening to me? Bugging me is going to kill her. Kid, stop. Now you're just annoying me. Okay, that is it. Now notice how I locked the door? It's because I'm not an idiot. It's a fingerprint lock. You know what that means? Even if you beat me, you're still not getting out. Are you sure about that? If only you knew. If only you knew about the power I have. Starting off with Delta Frostlass. I actually like having that Pokemon. It's nice, but... Krokorok. You know what? No. I'm just gonna stick around with Hoopa, because Hoopa's kind of interesting. Yeah, you screwed up. Thanks. Obtain the Infernal Cultist. Hey, guess what, pal? Remember how you told me I wasn't getting out of here? Oh, God, you're an idiot. Alright, let's see if anything else is in here. There's a TM here. Fingerprint scanner. Unlock the door. What is it? Hyper Beam. Yeah, because I really need that right now. Okie dokie. Let's see. Hi. Zenith's going to do his broadcast soon. In a very short time, we'll have control of the entire region. Darmanitan. Well, so far this place seems on theme for fire. I really don't mind how bright it is, but I also don't like how bright it is. It's a lot brighter in here than it needs to be, so we're going to try and find a way out of here. I did not pay attention to what that was. Cacturn, huh? We're just going to do that. Bye-bye. All right, bye-bye. Just can't wait. Sure you can. It's called being impatient. You two, wait. Prisoners escaped. You know, the one who actually take us down. The one kid who I asked you incompetence to guard. Our big announcement starts soon. You can't have him interfering. You're going to guard me. Quickly, we need to get to the studio room. Okay, well. We're going to do one other thing just real quick. I'm so glad our leader has those weird mind abilities. I know he can make whoever he wants join our cult. Just thankful I definitely joined of my own free will. Yeah, about that, pal. You don't have free will anymore. All I know is I'm sweeping through these guys like butter right now. Roserade, no. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I don't know why you're trying to moonblast me when I'm part fairy, but okay. Blastoise, yeah. Why do I get the feeling this is Delta Blastoise? If that's the case, I have been baited. I appear to have been jebaited. Oh, okay, well. Rain Dance. Let's try it again. There we go. That's better. Alright. Alright, we're gonna explore this place really quick, because I'm not even a minute into recording at the moment, which is kind of weird. Door lock seems to be jammed. There's another TM in here. Earthquake. That's actually helpful. Like that. Hi. So great to see another Inferno member here. Want a battle? No. Absolutely not. Oh my god. Okay. That is interesting. Sorry about that, guys. It seems my my recording cut out about 1:42. I don't know how much it skipped over. All I know is it stopped at 1:42 in, so I do apologize if I have to recap again and you missed a lot of stuff. In the time that we've been gone, rather, we have apparently been captured by the Infernal Cult because Persephone caught up to us. And we're gonna just have to try and escape. We've acquired the DNA of an Infernal Cultist because he was stupid enough to walk into my cell. And apparently Zenith does not suspect a thing. I don't know why my recording paused, but we'll deal with it. So far I have found this is going to be the third TM that I have in here. HMO2 Fly. That's helpful. Oh, nice. You get a PC at the end of the hall. Cool. Means I can move things around. There's not really much else in here that I can do, I don't think. I have to get to the directing room for his big old broadcast. So, right now, Zenith apparently thinks that I'm a cultist. Does not suspect a thing because I have escaped. We were imprisoned in this cell. Now we gotta go down here. I've fought almost every trainer in here. Really hoping my Pokemon skills put me in good favor with the boss. Let me show you. Yeah, about that, pal. Dragalge does not really do anything to me here because, you know, Poison Dragon, what have you. We're just going to keep moving on here. Totodile. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go into Magnezone. But long story short, we did make it up to Mount Rose. We met up with Calreath and Nora and Deanna. Diana and I apparently got captured because Persephone tailed us all the way up here and opened her big old mouth. Special defense 2. Well, there's Calreath. Hey, Garbutterface. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I can bust out of here whenever you want. I'm just... What? Mew transformed you. Wow, that's actually a pretty awesome ability. Man, if he could get me out at any time. I'm just waiting for a time where I won't just, you know, get caught and put right back in. I see. Zenith is making his announcement. Listen, I have an idea. You said there was another guard in them, right? Perfect. This might work. Go on. Follow him. I'll join you in a bit. All right. Light Clay for dealing with Reflect and all that sort of stuff. Another TM for Infestation. Nice rug. Alright, oh, I guess we're going this way. Show me what you've got. No thanks. Starting off with an Eevee. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into why my my recording cut out. Gorbis, no. I should have actually. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to deal with this now. And I missed. Oh, yikes. Don't like that. Alright, well, let's fix that. Hard mode XP cap. Yeah. 4,500 bucks. Thanks, dude. Assuming it's this way. Oh, I really don't want to have to use another one of these right now because I'm running a little low, but I don't really mind it. So let's go ahead and swap in Goodra to the front. Let's go check over what's this way. If anything at all. Okay, these two guys are fighting, I guess. You are not paying attention. There's Nina back here. Delta Ball. Is that for Delta species only? Genetic mutation able to catch Delta Pokemon at a high rate. Alright, cool. I like that. I don't know what... Do you want to fight? Don't worry, I'm not going to battle you. I'm telling you a thing. I know about strategy and team comp, but I'm having a really tough time. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Cool. I really wish there was a heal facility in here. I have to fight you in it. Pretty sure Zenith is in a terrible mood. You don't want to get on his bad side today. Yeah, see, that's the funny part, is I'm always on his bad side. If only you knew who you were fighting. Earthquake doesn't really do anything to me here. Alright, well, I guess we're going to hit level 83 from around later. Chimchar, nah. Let's go ahead and just get this out of the way because its stats are horrible. Alright, 83. Monferno, no. I was going to say, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if this man would have had all three of them at this point. You know how he gets. Yeah, I know. Gets a little... Ooh, hi. Yeah, I like to heal my Pokemon. Thanks. Do you want to fight? Lava's aesthetic we've built up is pretty cool, don't get me wrong. I just really wish we had air conditioning. I think uniforms are not helping and the lava makes it sweltering. Gee, I wonder why. Sorry, bud. Zenith has sealed this area off to all of us cult members. Not sure why. Maybe a prisoner or something. Well, I guess I'm not going that way. Oh, there we go. Let's get this started then. How do I look? Look fantastic, sir. Your hair looks great. You know, I love how they're paying attention to the fact that they want to make sure he looks good and not to the fact that there is a very suspicious-looking Delta Gudra just standing there, running in place. Flawless security, Zenith. Good job. Glad to hear it. Are the cameras rolling? It'll be in a second, sir. Just give us a moment to... Oh, look, it's Manaphy. What? Is that a Manaphy? What is a legendary Pokemon doing here? It's the prisoner. What's going on? How did you escape? Heart swap, man. It's Manaphy's ability, a move only it can learn. In battle, it switches the stat changes to 2 Pokemon, but outside, well, whoever was standing here is in whatever prison cell where you kept me. You can come out too. Give me a hand. Hi. I should have realized. Of course you would use your pixies to bust your way out. Not that it matters. The entire region is under my control, as well as the 2 of the most powerful Pokemon in existence, Heatran and Groudon. A prophecy in the future itself protect me. Remember, I was at the library with you. I heard the Oracle tell that the Chosen One would join my cult. I'll tear you 2 apart, 1 Pokemon at a time, so who wants to go first? You say first like you'll stand even a chance against me. You're the leader of the Infernal Cult. You use fire and ground types. I run a rain gym. You won't last 5 seconds. Oh my god. Top 5 last words before death. Alright, we'll use the table. You 2 better get this on camera. I want the entire region to see me throttle the person I told them to hate. 3, 2, 1, and see you later. Huh. Well, that was easy. Top 5 anime betrayals, baby. You look confused. Did you really think I was going to battle him? I don't take risks when I can help it. This isn't a game. That trapdoor opens deep in the very base. Very deep. Did you honestly believe I let this be easy for you? Groudon, come on out. You, on the other hand, I want to keep for myself. You are supposed to join me after all. Most importantly, I can beat you fairly. I want to enjoy every last moment of battle before I take my place as Augur. You know, again, top 5 last things you ever want to say to somebody who's a pro-tag in a Pokemon game. Oh, man. Yeah, you were in that library with me, but you really did not pay attention when I was fighting. Alright, 1 down. Tentacle. I'm going to say that this is the Delta version, so we're going right into Jirachi. I have been debated once again. It's fine, I still one-shot it anyways. Donphan, huh? Alright, back into Gudra. Time to sweep this boy. Oh, he's got a Mega Donphan. That's not spooky at all. Ow. Alright, that is a crit. I don't like that one bit. How do I want to deal with this? I have not looked at what this Pokemon can do. I have not even looked at what type it is. Alrighty. We are having a fun old time today. Do I even outspeed this thing with the Mega Stone? Hold on. Yikes. Alright, this thing is actually sweeping me. Hold on 1 moment. 1 moment, please. Magnitude 5. That almost kills me. Alright, well, we're gonna do something I don't ever really want to do, is waste one of these. But currently, I don't think I have a way to outspeed this, so we're just gonna have to play it out. We're gonna have to play it out. We're gonna have to try and see if I can somehow salvage this, which I think with Meloetta I probably can. Hold on, just 1 moment. There we go. Salvage. Let's go. Aeron. Hey, you sick, deaf, well mute. Hey, Aeron. And that is the steel type. Don't like that. Totemize is raising its speed. Well, if I'm going to get 1 shot, I might as well heal while I'm thinking about it. Because I'm definitely going to need every member of my team for this, since I'm absolutely getting destroyed right now. This is why you stock up on items, kids. Oh no, I have been hit by a double edge. Darn, that's crazy. Alright, I'm making sure everybody's alive just in case I have to hard swap into them for no reason. Let's go into Lunar Cannon. Double edge doesn't do anything. Lunar Cannon pretty much takes you out. It's kind of odd considering this thing is supposed to be a physical sweeper. And somehow it's doing some shenanigans. Oh, I'm out of power points for that move. Yikes. Okay, well, Slash doesn't do anything with me. Player off can one-shot you. Send in Cresselia. You know what? Just for the hell of it, we're going back to Jirachi. Because I feel like Jirachi got disrespected in the most horrible way possible. Do me a favor. Hold that. Oh. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and save because he's going to Moonlight again. Oh, no. Anyways. Damn. Even with the special defense drop, that does no damage. That's crazy. I mean, if you're just going to spam Moonlight, I can... Okay. You know, there's a nice little tip that I once took from a YouTube video I watched a long, long time ago. And, something about not being able to be the champion of the Pokemon League without knowing how to spam full restores. And this boy right here gets it. It's okay. Because even with all those full restores, don't make no damn difference. This is totally impossible. Bro, what part of did you not understand when I said that you did not watch me fight when I was in the library? Brother. Impossible. And now I can't even stand up, slumped against my Pokemon. How embarrassing. Mr. Zenith, sir, I have can I help you? Your timing isn't great. Oh, wonderful. Seth, found you already. And defeated you too. How perfect. All the loose ends tied up. What? Who are you? Oh, Zenith. I honestly thought her plan wouldn't work. Shouldn't have doubted her. I guess you really are blind. What are you talking about? Excuse me, Seth. Don't recognize me yet, eh? Hold on, let me take this suit off. There we are. Remember me now? What if I talk in this voice? Oh, jeez. Huh? You're the prophet from the library. You're not real? Of course not, dude. Who actually believes that crap? Man, I thought you figured it out when I mentioned L. Frank Baum. You know what book he wrote, right? The Wizard of Oz. And do you remember the plot twist of that story? The wizard was fake. There was no magic. Just a single man pulling some strings. A few flashy lights, fancy explosions, time smoke. It's really easy to fake an amazing effect. So there was no prophecy? Who knows? Maybe there really was one a long time ago. Hero that would rise up and defeat the cults. I mean, it seems to be coming true after all. But the one I told you? Definitely fake. You were never actually supposed to recruit Seth. That part was made up so you'd drop your guard long enough for him to beat you. You're working for her, aren't you? She's been plotting against me this whole time. Sure am. She sure was. Don't you know what happens if she wins? Everything goes. Our existence, our world, all of it destroyed. Meh, she'll help me through those minor setbacks. Plus, I was promised a fortune. Now, Seth, my boss. She pioneered all of this from the beginning. She gave him his freaky powers, and it's thanks to her they didn't work on you. No, I'm not a cultist. I guess the best word would be mercenary. But the person I work for, you do not want to get on her bad side. Really, it's her fault the cults ever existed in the first place when you think about it. She gave Zenith his powers, and it's thanks to him that the other cults exist. After all, the Infernal cult came first. You'll meet her eventually. Don't worry. But for now, you have a job to do. Looking around now, I see an unconscious man with some touchable blood and broadcasting equipment. You seem pretty smart. You maybe have a couple of minutes to disband the Infernal cult completely before Groudon gets a hold of the equipment. See what you can make of that, eh, MacGyver? Okay, well, let's go tame the DNA of Zenith. And an Iapa Berry. Cool. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go grab this. Just, you know, on the off chance that I need it. And, we're gonna do a little something. Hi. That battle you had with Zenith, that was amazing. I won a gold Emmy for sure. Thanks, I think. I guess I owe you one. We were under that jerkwad's control anyways. We're glad to pay you back however we can. Geez, that Zenith disguise is really convincing. I see. That could work. I guess if Zenith's mind control powers are hooked up to his DNA, we can remove the mind control if you look like him. I'll get the broadcast ready. Get your affairs in order if you need to. Yeah, let's do it. Fantastic. Alright, here's the plan. I'm going to record you. Just basically tell the world that you released them from your control. That should work. In theory. Okay. Thanks, genius. Lights, camera, action. And cut. Cool. Great talk. That was awesome. Wow. Definitely going to win some sort of award for this. Guess that's it. It's hard to imagine the infernal cult's hold on the region just vanishing that easily. I'm at a loss for words. But thanks. You seem alright. Dope. Thanks, dude. Hey, Manaphy's here. Obtain Manaphy powder. You now has the heart swap ability. Get in close vicinity of a usable statue and use the ability to switch his position with yours. Manaphy heart swapped away. Perhaps it was looking for someone. It's good to see you. Persephone helped me escape. We need to clear out of here. Yeah, no crap. Look what it is. Mighty Groundhog, consigned to a pathetic cult. This is beneath you, Titan. Join me instead. Me by your side, instead we could rule the world. Together we could... And it's out. Well, that's new. Legendary Pokemon running away from me. Never seen that one before. Are you sure about that? What's that shaking? Probably Groudon. It's heading back deep into the earth. The shaking really can't be good, especially in a volcano. Is it going to erupt? Probably not. But the base built inside of it seems to be collapsing. We need to get out of here. Nora, you go on ahead. Seth, I want you to follow me. There's someone we need to see on the way out. Okay, how do I know I can trust you? Believe me, I want to be here so much less than you do. You guys better be right behind me. Alright, kid. Follow me. Just down the hall and north. I'm going to try and make a point, but... you'll see. Don't worry, we should have some time before things get too bad. Down the hall and to the north. Follow me. Hello, sister. The base is shaking. It's collapsing. Please, you need to help me out. Finally figured it out, Daya. You were telling the truth all along. When we talk about this later, we need to hurry. Darkrai was never going after you. It was Cresselia that lured it to you. Makes so much sense in hindsight. They're considered two sides of the same coin. The new and full moons. And now it belongs to me. You know what I have now, Diana? Leverage. With your Cresselia, I can convince Darkrai to do whatever I want. Persephone, please, you need to get me out of here. What does this remind you of? I'm sorry for what I did to you, but if you don't help me out, I'm not going to make it. Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way out. After all, I was able to. We're even now. Ignore her. We're in a hurry. Base is collapsing quick. I need your help, please. One of the rocks that fell off to dislodge the fingerprint scanner. Might be a button over at the lock in every door in this prison. If you can find a way, you can press and get me out of here. Base could collapse any minute. I got you, Deanna. Don't you worry. Something happened. Alright, cool. Now I gotta get out of here with Heart Swap. Come on, Diana. Let's go. I owe you one. You saved my life. Let's get out of here. Thank goodness you two are alright. Saw Persephone escape early, but I didn't want to leave until I saw you two. We're fine, Nora. Thank you for your concern. You don't need to... Crap. Well, that was loud. Guess that's the end of the Infernal Cult. Kind of ironic that a cult of fire and ground was buried beneath the earth. Listen, we need to press forward. I don't have any Pokemon. Persephone took them all. I'm gonna go trace her down. She's clearly trying to try something with Darkrai again. Best you just continue went to Naratown and continue through the Pokemon League. There's no 8th gym, not since the first Augur disappeared, but maybe you can find a leftover badge so you can enter Victory Road. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to Shade Forest. I'm gonna confront my sister once and for all. Hey, I don't want to ask this in front of her, but you see Calreath get out? I haven't seen him yet. I'm sure he's fine. I'm just a bit worried is all. I'm sure he got out okay. I'm gonna keep going. Naratown seems like a safe bet, but I'm gonna check out Gaiatown. It's where the Augur ran his gym. I'm sure there'll be some information on where you can find badges there. I think it's best if we split up. You just keep going south and stay safe. You may have beaten 2 of the cults, but I know 3 more that'll love to get their hands on us. Yeah. I am personally not a fan of what happened to Calreath. I don't know why I'm going back up there right now. Because they don't say anything about Calreath ever making it out or any of that sort of stuff, so we just automatically have to assume that he's gone, I guess. I don't know. But in the last episode, I think we ended up talking about, or talking to King Vestron about how somebody faked their own death to become a part of the Timeless or whatever it is called or what have you. Somebody was sitting on that chair. We're going to do one more thing before I think I just take my leave to Naratown. Duskstone. Let's go up here. I gotta keep going south, huh? Well, part of me wants to go back up north, and I'm gonna have to come back up here anyways to find more items. So, there's not really anything here. There is a Manaphy statue here. I can't use Waterfall to get up here anyhow. I have no idea where I'm going. idea what's going on, but okay. Oh, there's an item down there that I can't get. There's a Luminion. I don't want to fight you guys right now. I just want to get to where I'm supposed to go. Okay. We're on Route 16 now, which means we can make it to Naratown. What's in here? Hey, lady, what do you want? Interested in trading Pokemon? For you see, I'm known every rare Pokemon. I'll trade it to you out, but I need something suitable in return. My Darumaka for any fully evolved Pokemon with the strongest fire, water, or grass type techniques. Frenzy Plant, Blast Burn, or Hydro Cannon. Alright, well. I suppose I'll have to find that out later. And now this guy's trying to recruit me to the Navy. Yuck. No. And I don't say that in a way that is supposed to be sound like it's a bad thing. It's just I'm not really fit to do military duty. I would love to do military duty if I was actually in better shape, but there's just so many problems wrong with me that I don't think it matters what I do. Let's see if we can make it to Naratown before I end up leaving you guys for the next couple days. Looks like we're past the level cap again for 83. Part of me wants to say it's probably 85, maybe 87. I don't know. We're in need of good battlers. Bro, you should have thought about that before you joined the Navy. I hate to break it to you, boss. Alright, we're going to try to avoid as many of the trainers as I can here. Hang on. Oh, there's a grotto over here. What's in it? Wild encounter. What is it? Oh, it's a Ralts. It's a level 10 ice electric. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 4. We got 4 experience points for that. Now, normally in that case, I would have caught the darn thing, but I already have a Glade in my PC, and I don't really want another one of those. There's an item here. Tomato berry. That's very original, thanks. Alright, well. Alright, we made it to... Hi! Can I help you? You look small. Not just you. Your people. Bro. Damn. Judgy much. There's something fragile about you. It's odd. It's very different. I'm not sure how to describe it. Wait, you don't know who I am, do you? You haven't seen much of us, nor will you until we make our move. I'm sorry, but this is something we need to do. Everything is going just as Mistress predicted. You and the mercenary, the fake prophet we hired, took down the Infernal Cult. You took down the Abyssal Cult by yourself, and now the shards of the crystal are moving again. You can't see it, but I'm moving my eyes in a very direction that totally means that we have one. Very soon you will see the true power of that crystal, of our crystal. I really am sorry, but it's time for Earth to return to the mirror. Huh? What in the gibberish nonsense is that? To return to the mirror? Huh? Okay. Sure, I guess. Oh, there's a cave here. Hey, Pika Taxi guy, what's up? Why, you little millennium... Oh, it's you. I don't like disguising myself, but I was worried about running into someone. I trust your little adventure when the mountains went well. Wait, is that Mulday? It is! Good. Well, no time to chit-chat. I'm off to Shade Forest. Specifically, a very special place there. Absolutely. Do not follow me. Not to the only significant area in Shade Forest where you were held captive. Things are happening there that are far too dangerous for your little child eyes to see. But if, hypothetically, you went anyways, there are some very, very exciting things about to happen. Alright, well, we're in the border now. Level 70. Alright, well. You know, Mulday, you can't just tell me that and then expect me not to follow you. Getting over here. 3 special attack pills. You know, I actually kind of need those. Alright, well. I think we're going to head back to Telmore Town. Oh, we're in Midnatown now. What the hell? What the hecky? Alright, well, I guess we don't have much of a choice anyways. Where is the Pokemon Center here? I was not expecting to get just dropped right out back at Midnatown, but whatever. Alright, well, I think that's where we're going to call it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go back through my recording and figure out where my footage was cut so I can do the recap properly. And we will see y'all next week. Not next week. No, we're going to see y'all this Saturday. What am I talking about? But until then, guys, I appreciate y'all for sticking around so much for watching. I will go find the rest of the items that I missed. Probably do another team swap here and there. Probably I'm going to stop doing those a lot more once we get closer to the end of the game, mostly just because once I start getting towards the end where I need to do Dev Island, I am going to have to full prep everything from scratch. So anyways, guys, I'll see y'all Saturday. I appreciate y'all again for coming by and watching, and as always, stay hydrated. Make sure you're bundling up at some point because it is starting to get colder, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. All right, peace out, guys. Bye-bye!